I should put Jesse Pinkman myself. I really get fan. I will do that when I get home.
I think hanging out outside of practice and stuff is good overall. I think it's better, like if you win a match, you kind of go out, you have a dinner, maybe go to what's called escape room or something fun with your team. We haven't had that much time to do stuff because we're just practicing, all this practicing, and then coming home, maybe playing more and practicing. But soon, stage 2 is done, so then we'll have a couple of days where we can do something fun together.
Yes, it's good.
Hey, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
I'm getting bullied.
Hello, Jigglypuff.
I tell big boss you bully. I'm not bullied.
A lot of people assume that as soon as Zappis and Ryder flew in that they immediately had an impact. While it's true, as soon as they came in, it was like a motivation or sort of environment boost just to have 2 new faces in. And again, if you've watched some of the other videos, you've heard everyone say like, yeah, they bring a new perspective. But really, I think our performance at the end of stage 2 was more of the puzzle pieces sort of falling into place. A lot of the things that we were putting into practice and working on during the first and second stage coming to fruition, and feels really good for the coaches and for the support staff.
Brother famous.
Dad didn't even say hi.
There's a lot.
You were dodging. Nice dodge.
Huh? Did you hear the meme we want to do? 2012 versus 2018. We have US 2018 and 2012 as your little brother.
We are exact copies of each other.
Exactly. Same person.
Like quite literally.
Quite the extra secret to Overwatch 2?
It's 3K elo.
It's very dumb. No, it's not. I'm a strategist. I don't play the game.
I don't play the game.
I don't play the game. I analyze.
Alright, Vicky, what I do? I'm on all my 10 placements.
The mineral.
No, it's the one that I posted, yeah?
This is the spicy ramen challenge too, though.
That is a yikes.
Spicy ramen.
You can see like the redness around his lips.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, we've been expanding our roster and our staff. A lot of you guys know, of course, Ryder and Saya player. We also plan on bringing on an analyst and just sort of doing more to get things to where our practice is optimal. So ASTRO gave us a couple of tournament headsets that do a really good job of canceling noise, so it really mimics what the players experience on the stage. We also sort of did a revamp of our practice room to give the coaches a better way to show and make sure they're getting all of the attention of the players. So we're doing a lot of things in order to make practice more efficient and get the best out of it every day. And some of that is also like changing the way that our practice structure is. So we're also doing VOD review a lot more and practicing just a little bit less.
Hello, coach.
Hello, Jake. How are you? You ready? Ready to rush B? I feel like when we lost to Shock during stage 1, that was obviously a huge loss for us. Everyone took it really personally. I think it came at a time where it just everything kind of exploded for us. And everyone took the loss very, very hard. Having that a little bit in the back of our minds, even though we're in a much better state mentally going into this match, I think that still kind of lingered a little bit, and we were really, really hungry for revenge. You know, every single player wanted to kind of spoil the Sinatra debut party. This match meant a little more than any other match for all the guys, and yeah, I feel like winning that was just really, really sweet, especially in the way that went down, and like an absolute barn burner of a match where we're taking one map each, and then it goes the distance, and then we managed to clutch it out in the end. It was really I was ecstatic.
That's my favorite part of the day, I think.
Well, you got the guy you paid $150,000 to sit on your bench. Sinatra is finally playing today.
Get something done on this here.
15 seconds left here for the Shock. Their last chance to avoid being full hell on Volskaya. Not the debut it's the one we'll be looking for. Vic wants to drop back in. He might have a good setup here. They've already got Nobi in now. Here's where it gets ugly for San Francisco. They got the sound barrier off despite the EMP being used in the fight, so Moth was able to avoid the blast radius, but now more work needs to be done. Dante was hoping for a Dragon Blade, but he's taken down, and the Trent Senator's also there. Nevix trying to send the Self-Destruct inside that enclosed area, and he found Zupair, but it's not going to be enough at this stage. Moth has to back away. He can't even touch the point at this stage. Nomi's going to run and jump, but he's going to be too slow. And a Mayhem, yes! They weren't able to take the second point on the map, but it doesn't matter.
He has the effects of a sound barrier from Zebosai, and it's going to be 2-3 teammates dead.
I can't believe this. Baby Bay and Sinatra back to back. No one can stop them on the side of the Florida Mayhem now. Then overtime ticking down. Tactical Fire, the last couple of bullets claim Zebosai. Logix throws himself desperately at the point, but he knows it's all for naught. And the San Francisco Shock fire back across the breach. Series one apiece, and looks like the Shock have definitely got the fundamental kind of Overwatch down pat.
Most important thing today, take care of the fundamentals. We touched on it yesterday, but the reason we've had so much success in the last 2 weeks is because we've grown so much with our fundamental play, and it's showed on stage. So help each other all the time. Let's go out there and play some clean Overwatch. All right, let's go.
Vi spela Overwatch.
Catching your low to that. Nice.
Minimum.
So no points.
I'm low. Corner.
I'm done.
You know much the Mayhem comms are so clean there. You have a great idea of what's going on, short, concise, to the point.
Don't commit in, just hold the corner, Swish was calling. Sinatra was discorded. Now it's going to be Nomi flying towards Logix, who doesn't seem to really care about the Winston. He's looking for the squishier targets. Will he find them now? Two players for the Florida Mayhem on the point. Matic self-destruct, finds Sleepy. Sinatra down! Logix finds Nomi with a poison mine of all things. What a way to finish things off. Surely San Francisco, this is their last chance, and it's just Moth on the point. What a titanic struggle back and forth. These two teams, no quarter offered, no respect given. I would say no mercy, but we did see some of that.
And Logix takes Moth out at the beginning of the last fight. Only true healer on the side of the San Francisco Shock. The Mayhem know they have to keep going back for that mega over and over again. They're just not able to keep themselves alive. They just kind of camped that side of the map while overtime was going on. The Mayhem are able to come out on top.
Again, really great performance on stage. Even though our practice was terrible, we again brought it out on stage and we clutched it. And we have now anytime we get on stage, we have the X factor, and it's really, really good to see. To beat Seoul, we'll need to play even better than this, and I want you guys to be happy about this, but I want you guys to show up in practice tomorrow and give more than we have so far this week, because we showed up tired. We didn't perform in practice, and we didn't learn as much as we could have, and that's the only reason these sets are close. If we bring this same intensity to practice every single day, then the gap is so wide that we don't have to rely on these clutch plays. It's great that we have it. It's awesome that we've gotten over the hump and we're there now, but if we practice even harder, then the gap widens, and then the sky's the limit, all right? Enjoy this, and then let's get back to work tomorrow. We'll close out the split with a win. Going to the Seoul match, we knew that obviously to clinch playoff berth, they had to 4-0 us, and we knew that they would come out and just all guns blazing. And they're a team that is very explosive. They have so many playmakers, and we knew that we had to play our best game to have a chance to beat them. But at the same time, we were very confident going to the set, and I feel like obviously we lost 3-1, but it really felt like the first two maps just kind of slipped out of our grasp. We were one team fight away from winning both of them, and then obviously we had a pretty dominant showing in Hollywood, so it really felt like we had that game in our hands. But ultimately, you know, they made a couple of more plays down the stretch to clutch it out. So it's a bit of a bitter loss, but at the same time, you play against a team like that, you know you have to be on your toes, and there's obviously the guys I think can take that loss and learn from it.
A wise word from Ryder, stage 1 and 2 is kind of warm-up scrims. We're just laying the fundamentals, laying the basics. Stage 3, we're just gonna climb up, get those fundamentals to perfection, and then just win stage 3.